Hey everyone, Craig Lukatch here, president of Lacawac Sanctuary. I just want to welcome you to our nature center, our environmental ed center, nature preserve. It's a brisk day out here today in mid-April, but I'm standing in front of our main gates here. Established in 1966, the sanctuary has been around to promote research, education, and preservation. This is a beautiful place, and if you have not had the opportunity to visit Lacawac, I invite you to come visit and enjoy. We have over 9 miles of trails, and we're open to the public now during this pandemic crisis. It's the best way to get out now, enjoy nature, enjoy a beautiful day. It's cold today, but definitely sunny out, and I'm enjoying being out here. I don't know if you know some facts about Lacawac, but as I said, we were started in 1966. We were initially founded not as a nonprofit, but as a summer home back in 1903, and we have a great camp, which we call the name for the area where all the buildings are, the historic buildings. It has a lodge, old carriage house barn, ice house, and by our lake we have the boathouse. If you haven't been to Lacawac, our claim to fame is the lake, and you definitely need to make a trip to see Lake Lacawac. It's nearly pristine, preserved lake, glacial lake, formed about 13 to 18,000 years ago. It's a beautiful place to just sit and enjoy nature, relax, and just contemplate, the quiet of what's going on around us these days. Lacawac is a perfect place to just take that hike, to just meditate upon what is the meaning of life, really, and what our priorities are. So I encourage all of you to get out, to enjoy Lacawac, and to just see what we're about. We are just off of Interstate 84, in northeastern Pennsylvania. So if you get a chance to come visit us, we are just literally miles off the interstate. We are the southern end of Lake Wampaupack. We have 1 mile of shoreline on the lake, which is one of the biggest recreational lakes in Pennsylvania. So if you get a chance to come visit, you want to make sure you stop at the visitor center. You want to take a trail map, check out all our trails, and basically, go from there. Dog friendly, 2 trails are bike friendly, and bring a picnic lunch. Just really get out there, enjoy Lacawac. So I want to show you a little bit. I want to walk around and we can see a little bit of the beauty which we call Lacawac Sanctuary. Here's our main historic gates that we have. This is the main road up to Lacawac. It's a beautiful drive. No trees are blooming yet here, but when it is, it's a beautiful, beautiful entrance to the sanctuary. What else about the sanctuary would you like to know? Well, we've been doing research on the environment, especially like Lacawac, since 1966, or actually the early 60s. And it's really our claim to fame. Our lake has been used in studies across the world to compare what's changing in the world regarding climate change. Our lake has used the surface temperature changes to reflect what's going on in lakes in Europe and Africa and South America. So it's a great hidden gem that most people do not know about. Here we are approaching the split of our road, which takes us down to our great camp and our environmental ed center on your left. And you have to turn right to go to our visitor center. We're currently working on our visitor center these days, putting new exhibits in and other things like that. So you should check back in the summer, God willing, when we can take guests again to visit our visitor center, some hands-on displays and stuff like that. So we are moving along here. Sorry for the bumpiness on the phone, but kind of have to walk a little bit to get to our visitor center. But when you arrive, you'll see our visitor center, which is an old home that we've used to convert into the visitor center, our administrative offices, and also our laboratory. It's very rustic, but very modern inside. The laboratory is off to your right-hand side, and the main offices are off to your left side. And we have a native plant garden here as well. One of my favorite features is the bridge that goes across the little creek here that we have. main kiosk where you can pick up your brochures, your trail maps, a little bit of information about Lacawac, parking area, and one of our trailheads. This is the Maurice Braun Trail. The Maurice Braun is not one of my favorite trails, but